So after the game on Saturday, somebody asked Pablo about you arriving, and he said, "I think we have to stop saying that. He has arrived." When you hear your coach talk about you like that in front of the media, what do you think?
Yeah, I think for me it doesn't change the difference on what I'm doing on the daily and what I'm trying to do for myself and the career that I'm trying to build for myself. So, but he's my coach, of course. He's up there, right? But that's just like anybody else talking and anybody else saying something.
Winning on the road, how healthy was it for this team given some of the early season struggles? How important was it to get that feeling?
Yeah, it was big. I think the fans felt it. I think the team felt it. Everybody felt it. I think winning like that and a comfortable win where we're dominating and we're creating chances, and it could have been 4 or 5, 6 goals. I think for us it's very good to see, and it just builds the confidence because we knew that we were gonna build a performance like that. I think we were getting better every game, and to now finally prove it and get one, it just builds the confidence to continue like that.
What have you seen from Johnny and from William in the little bit you've been able to see them since they joined the club?
Yeah, I think they're going to be great additions. I think, Willie coming in San Diego did amazing, right? Post up, he's strong, fast, can really control the top up there and help us with balls in behind and posting up. And then with Johnny coming in, talented player, and I think another weapon we can bring in, and we can start there on the side that good one-on-one, good crossing, and good with combination. So, yeah.
When guys like Chicho leave, you step into this leadership role. Is that something they talked to you about taking over, or is that something you felt like you needed to do?
Nah, just new player, the player left, and we got to build another team without them. So it's kind of simple.
How has your game changed this year, maybe compared to last year? As on the field,
Yeah,
maybe the guy.
I think for me it's just about continuing to get better every game. I think there hasn't really been much changing. I think getting more comfortable, of course, and really figuring out, my play and what is needed from me and the time, and at this team playing up more higher as the 10 and higher up top, my defensive work rate being top to give me more opportunities on the attacking side.
Tell me about that first goal. Talk about your defensive effort.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like a thing of beauty, one-man show there.
Yeah. I think it's exactly what we planned, the press to cover. And then, I saw the guy look one way, and he was going to play into the middle. And I intercepted the pass and then kind of led me into the box and then just took a finish.
You seem like a guy that goes full out all the time. I mean, that first goal you had this season, you're wearing the mask.
Yeah.
Everybody says be careful with your nose. A ball comes into the area flying, and you just went right in there and knocked.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just how you play?
Yeah, I don't really think much, and like in situations like that, I'm just having fun, and I'm being myself out there.
Yeah, talk us through what was said in the locker room. Obviously, you guys tied 1-1. You guys had plenty of chances, but what do you feel changed in that second half?
Yeah, I think we were upset that we let that PK right before the half, but I think for us it was just about going out there, and I knew that we were going to create more chances and score goals, so just making sure that we kept it to no goals, to concede no more goals. Yeah.
Good.
I want to ask you just about your just overall. You're on the rise. People are talking. You got the Gold Cup this year, World Cup in the future. You're now a professional football player who's kind of. Is this kind of what you dreamed of when you were kind of playing soccer and football as a little kid, to be at this point in your career?
Yeah, of course, to do as best as I can to perform, on the field, and then hopefully that leads to, cool events and stuff to do outside of the field, build your brand and your marketing. So that's always, of course, what this career is for, and what, when you make it, this is what things are going to start happening and stuff. So it's exciting to see, a little bit, but it's just the beginning. So hopefully, continue to do well and more things happen.